Hey everyone, good morning or good afternoon. Have a great day today. I just thought I'd let you know we made it through another day yesterday. We made it through another morning this morning. We're having tons of experiences today. Chopping wood, carrying water. I think that's what I'm doing today. You know, I feel like my mundane tasks are turning into spiritual experiences in everything that I do. Every situation I go into or everything that I do, whether it's service work, going to meetings, talking to people, reaching out, offering my name and help to others around me, even doing chores at the sober living house that I live in. I put God first and I make it a spiritual experience, right? And that's what it's all about. Learning how to serve God, make everything a spiritual experience, you know, put some joy behind everything. I'm having tons of experiences like spiritual experiences, kind of like, you know, self-care, going on fellowship dinners, even cutting my toenails and fingernails is a spiritual experience for me, right guys? Because I've never done it. I've always been entrapped in my mind and in the streets running and gunning and everything that I did, causing trouble or, you know, ending up in any institutions, in psychiatric cares, in hospitals, in prisons. Been around all over the United States, and you know, I've always been selfish, self-seeking, selfish motives, and didn't care about anything about destroying my own life. And I was a tornado on everyone around me. And today, you know, it's kind of like Jonah the whale. You know, the book of Jonah. You know, God says, "Hey, Jonah, go over here and do this over here. I want you to go to this city and tell them to stop their ways and whatnot." And Jonah was like, "I'm not doing that," right? And Jonah went the other direction, bought a ticket, and got on it, boarded up on a ship, went out on the ship, and then all of a sudden, all this storm and everything started happening. The ship was going to sink, and they figured out, you know, something going on with Jonah. Jonah said, "Yeah, it was probably me." So he jumped overboard, and the storm immediately ceased. But here's what happened: God swallowed him up in a fish. And then 3 days later, he spit him out in dry land and said, "Okay, now that we've been through all that, and you're safe, and I took care of you, and I got your attention, now go do what I asked you to do in the first place." And so Jonah did, right? And so that's how kind of like my life is, you know, and I hope you can relate, and I hope that you're enjoying some of these videos I'm doing. I know they're short clips, but you know, that's what God does, you know, our higher power, whatever you want to call them. But there definitely is something in the universe that creates all the things around us and creates, you know, relationships and the people that are in our lives and the things that we've come out of. You know, like when I sit down and I get stripped out of that old life and my brain starts thinking better and I get a clearer brain, kind of like the renewal of the mind, I start to get direction. And that direction that I take today doesn't have consequences like it used to. And I'm so grateful for that. And guys, I just want you guys to know that I love you guys. I don't know who's watching, but if you want to watch and you want to continue watching me and have a new life and carry the message and just follow God's will today, keep in tuned every day. I'll be doing this every day because it helps me as it helps you. Just reach out to me, send me a note, or, you know, give me a thumbs up or a heart, or just let me know that you guys are watching and that these things are making a difference. God bless you guys. Have a great day. I'm with you, and so is God. God loves you. Bye-bye.